YouTube, what up? Yo, almost done. Like 98, 99% done with this thing. Um, Show y'all what I got done yesterday and today. I was doing a little bit of work on it. And as you can see, we got the carbon fiber kit. I went ahead and did the towers too. I said, fuck it. Just threw them all in there. The car is so much lighter now. I got a few things I gotta fuck with just to make sure that it's good to go because it's really light. The one thing I did notice was that once I lightened it, it went from like 24 to 27. Or no, it was like 25 to 27 as far as ride height goes. So I ordered some softer springs so that I can try to bring the ride height down. There's no real way to adjust the ride height on this. There's no droop screws. There's no, I mean, it's pretty much shot collar and fucking springs and that's it. So I'm gonna be working on that. The only thing I didn't replace was the chassis, which I have the carbon one right here, but I'm gonna save that for this when this one's done. This one's gonna get dicked up at the track anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that on there, beat it up, and go from there. Yeah, this was actually fun. I've taken this thing apart about like 4 times now, and put, you know, taking the diffs off, put them back on, took it back off, shimmed them, put it back in, and just messing with it, adding, you know, oils and stuff. The other thing I have to change is going to be this right here, the steering arm. I actually bought one, an Exotech one, and it's not the same thing. It's I read online, people were saying it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. These holes are a little bit bigger. I'm pretty sure there's like a kit you could buy to make it fit. I'm not going to waste my time with that. I contacted WL Toys, and they have an aluminum kit that's colored actually. And I ordered that, and it comes with the servo saver. So that's literally the last bit other than the springs. And this thing's race ready, man. We'll put it on the track, see how it does at pit stop. And if this motor's weak, I'm going to have to put a 5.5 combo. Like I said, I'm going to work on that. But this is going to run Sportsman, man. I'm really not that worried about it. I just want to get into the race with the buggies. I really don't even care if I do well. As y'all can see, I'm buying the cheapest cars. Really. Like, you think I really give a shit about winning? I don't. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm taking beater cars that are like $200 RTRs. And, you know, doing the mods necessary to make them raceable so that they can stay intact during a race. And I've been doing that since I started. I did it with the Slash. I did it with the whole Bio. And I'm doing it with this now. I do got 2 Techno Truggies, but I don't know. I have more fun driving these fucking things. These piece of shits. I don't know why. Don't even ask. I get a kick out of making them so that they can fucking race. You know, and this isn't a car that was meant to be on pit stop, any track. It's not. You got to put the work in. This was a $200 car. I put about $120 worth of upgrades in it, and that's it. It's race ready. You don't have to spend $1,000. Yeah, you might not win, but fuck it. You ain't been doing this shit 20, 25 years like these other guys. I ain't got enough time to race that much. So I get me the cheap cars. I just get out there, I have fun. I'm the one having fun out there. Everybody else is fucking stressing about oils and fucking tires and, you know, fuck that, man. Just build a goddamn car, race this shit. I don't care. That's just who I am. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. First race April 1st, and I think the first trophy race is the following week. I do got an announcement though. Tony and I are going to Adrenaline March 24th and then the 25th. I think the 24th is practice, the 25th is a race. And Brandon and Rock are going to. We might have quite a few people from pit stop going down to do the whole. It's a nitro race for Tony, but I'm going to take the e-buggy. They are going to race e-buggies, and I'll see if they have a novice or a 40 and over class, and I'll do that. But yeah, man, it's about race time. I know everybody's hyped, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the guys, checking out Eli. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw they were down Adrenaline, I guess last week or this past weekend. They posted pictures. I saw Brett and Eli on it. That's cool. But if you ask me, they just scouting out the track so they could bust everybody's ass and on the 24th. So, but yeah, man. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope y'all getting y'all cars ready. I know most of y'all, especially y'all hardheads, damn sweats. I know y'all cars are done. So Looks like Tony should be ready by the 24th. And I'm looking forward to getting this thing out there, man. It looks pretty sweet. I'm happy with the outcome. Like I said, it might not win anything. It might not fucking place at all. But I got me a fucking 10 scale buggy and I'm out there for less than $350. And that's a steal to me. Don't mind this gnawing sound in the background. It's my dog chewing his bone. But I just wanted to do like in the end of this video, a little heads up for people that are gonna buy this and they think about trying to race it. Like race it, not take it out in the park and jump it off a bike shit. You know, there's just things that this car doesn't come with that is gonna hinder you from really surviving out there. You're gonna have brakes, you're gonna get pissed off. Other YouTubers have done videos, and I think Ryan Harris took one out and they ended up crashing it and just bashed the car itself. I think it was a 104 001, which is the brushed version of this. But they were bashing the links and everything like that. All the other things, you know, that do not come with the car. And it only takes, like I said, it took me about $100 and maybe 6-7 hours worth of work, you know, because I didn't really plan it. I was going in and out, but I don't even care. I was having fun doing this shit. But the first thing I want to point out is there's not going to be diff fluid. You get in here, pull the diffs out, open them up, you're going to clean the grease out, and then you're going to put some diff oil in there. Your shocks have no shock fluid in them. You have to take these apart. You might as well just rebuild them, do it from scratch, put some new shock oil in there, and just reset them all, and you'd be good to go there. Another one that I feel goes overlooked by a lot of the people is this right here. So you see this washer here? This didn't come with it. All right. And if I take the washer out, I'll show you what happens. All right, and then you put this back in there. Oh, come on. It's hard to do it with one hand, but I got it. I'll get it for y'all. There we go. Now, look how far this travels. It's kind of hard to see, but that's a lot of travel, all right? And that causes problems when you're with your tire. And what ends up happening is it ends up rubbing on stuff, and you don't want that. So what I do to prevent that, you can put maybe 2, I'd say 3 would be tight, too tight. But I'm only putting 1 for this. And if you look, see that hole, if you don't have anything in there, it's gonna go all the way in. And you pull that out, put the washer in there. And honestly, this is really only if you race. It's gonna eliminate a lot of the wheel wobble, any kind of rubbing. Wheel wobble is probably the biggest thing. It's gonna fuck with your traction and stability. Oh damn it, let me just go this way, huh? All right, so twist that. And you always wanna put them in the shallow one. You don't wanna put it in the deep one. And again, this isn't for a lot of the racers out there, because most of these motherfuckers know this shit already. This is more for my son. He's gonna be inheriting all this shit. All right, so there's a cross in there that bar fits in. There's a shallow one and there's a deep one. You would have put it in the shallow one. Now look, that shit don't move. All right, so that eliminates wheel wobble when you're driving. If you didn't have it tight, it would do some shit like this. All right, boom, put that back on. And then the next thing you want to do is you're going to come on the inside, open this shit up, and you're going to pop all these fucking old links off. I still have them here. I'm not going to pull them out, but you're going to pull the old links off and get the TLR, something stronger, because the other ones, as soon as you could flick the fucking tire and the link will pop off. Seriously. So get yourself some TL arms. This car used to be heavy, like mad heavy. It was all these fucking metal that was with it. That's how much shit was in there, all metal. Took it out, it's all carbon fiber. You got the fronts, the braces, brace, 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 and that's the back shock tower. All right, so you lighten the car, and then you got to pull this out when you take this brace off to replace it, take that off. You're gonna put some oil. I took all the, I tried dip fluid, I tried thick, I tried light, and I only put like a little bit just so it could touch on the bottom and lubricate itself. And I found that it kind of restricted the motor flow, so I took that shit out. And I went back to my old tried and true Liberty oil. So synthetic lubricant. I put just a little bit on the bottom, like a little, just enough for the big gear to touch. And it automatically just, when it's driving, and since that's a sealed case, it's just gonna continuously lube itself. So, and the last thing you wanna do is you wanna mod your battery tray so that you can fit a shorty pack in there, because the battery that came with it ain't gonna cut it for racing. You're gonna need a better servo than the one that came with it. And I can't speak on the Motor ESC right now because I haven't raced it out there, but just bassing in the street, this thing's pretty fast on 2S and it stays cool. So this might work. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's, if you're getting into racing, you get a WL Toys 104002. You definitely want to make those changes if you want to race. If you just want to run it, I suggest just doing the diffs and the shocks at minimum, so that way it doesn't break, and maybe get yourself the links, because those links that came with it are poop. You're going to constantly be taking them off and whatnot. And maybe even do the battery, because that little battery, it runs for a little. I ran for like 25 minutes, but that shit took an hour to charge. So, but that's that, man. It's the Violent. If you get one, that's the shit you need to do to it. And if you ain't got one, I think this is worth a buy just to fuck around at the house, y'all. That's a wrap. We got a race coming up. We're gonna do that, and I might have some other content for y'all. Something I've been dying to do for a while. I've had it in the works. I finally got everything to do it, and something ended up breaking. Had to get with Associated, but I got another one, and we're gonna do it. It'll come out soon. Oh, and if you're gonna race, you can't forget you need some damn racing tires. If you don't get racing tires, you're just gonna be slot. Don't take those fucking stock ones that came with this car out on a track, bro. You're gonna embarrass yourself. Just get yourself some either double D's or whole shots.
Drive in, fly out, Red Rocket.